And we're just about ready to go here for the 2017 All-Ireland Senior Men's Doubles Final. We've got from Clare, Diarmaid Nash and Colin Crehan, and from Cavan, Michael Finnegan and Paul Brady. How do you see this one going, Martin?
I think very tough to call, but look, I'll call it as it's been said around me here up in the box. I have to be very careful. Cavan man sitting beside me commentating, he's obviously biased. I have another Cavan man, 2 of them, 3 of them to my left. We're hearing Cavan for sure at home, the favourites. I suppose the Cavan lads will be the favourites coming into this game. They are seasoned campaigners. They've won this championship so many times now, so dominant over the years. And this is the first final for Diarmaid Nash and Colin Crehan, but I think they will test the Cavan lads. Very hard to say how it'll go.
Yeah. So far, both teams got through. So far, the Cavan lads haven't dropped a game yet, but I don't think I've seen them hit top gear just yet. So I think they're going to have to raise their game this week, because Diarmaid and Colin are a real threat. When Colin gets hot, he's a shooter, It'll be an interesting matchup on the right. Colin is a shooter, and Michael, he goes for it too, so an interesting matchup.
How much for Shastanish? The Aura Naveen? Neil Mechon Connor. There you heard the bias coming in again, our commentator. I'll try to keep a bit of neutrality to it. So we're ready to go. Cavan to serve. Who did the call?
Right, lads.
They got home venue.
Line users are Killian O'Reilly and Diarmaid Burke.
Look at the draw, Martin.
So it's the best of 3 games at 21 aces, lads. And if it's one game all, whoever has the most aces serves first in the third. Michael to serve 0-0. Point.
Too smart, your sheet.
Yeah, too smart. Hebra, as they say. That's a wonderful serve to start off there by Michael.
1 play 0.
Serve off the side wall.
1 short ball, second serve.
The right call, I think, yeah.
Erin Lena on the line short.
He'll have his work cut out for him today, Gavin, because Michael, when he goes for the power serve, he's just aiming for that inch or 2 over the line. It's all or nothing.
Chance. There.
Hand out.
Textbook Diarmaid Nash there, he's not going to miss those.
0 in, 1 out.
You could.
1 foul ball, second serve.
Long ball there. You could hear a pin drop here now.
Oh. 1 hand out.
You have to be so careful giving them revolving doors. You'll hear the Americans say coming around there onto Paul's right hand is just, you're asking for it.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago when he was here against Cork, his killing game just wasn't up to his usual high standards, but if that's something to go by, he's up for it today. Absolutely level that first one. Here we go again.
What a shot. Well, it's something that myself and Paul Fitzpatrick would have mentioned in the last game. Power can be a huge thing, in singles and in doubles, but you mightn't win on that shot. I know Paul rolled one out there, but the power on that other shot, it sets up the one after for Michael to fly it.
Yeah, the guy was just paddling it back, and Michael was able to control the ball and do what he wanted with it then. None of the guys really short on power on the court anyway. Diarmaid probably wouldn't be the hardest hitter out of them all, but he's methodical and inch perfect so many times.
Replay.
It's a good call.
He was there, still got it. So
1-0.
1-0 to Cavan, as you can hear there. Good serve. Chance here, maybe.
As you're seeing it. The hard work was done on the serve there. All Colin could do is flip it up to the front wall, and Paul, simple stroke off his left hand into the front left.
2-0.
So early lead for Cavan here, 2-0.
1 short ball, second serve.
Just having played Michael and Paul with my brother Diarmaid a few weeks ago, it's kind of a similar to what we would have experienced. Michael hitting straight ones down the right, and if it's a second serve coming around into the right corner, and
point.
I wouldn't be
freeze out the player on the left a wee bit, is it?
3-0.
I suppose there'd be a bit of that in it too, but I do feel for Colin in ways, because it's so such an awkward position for a player, the way the ball comes to you when you're on the right. It's a really specialised position.
Yeah, and singles is different. You have the whole court yourself. You can manoeuvre yourself around, but you're backed into a corner already. It's hard to be moving.
Cormac, you're getting very complimentary looks here from the audience.
Replay.
Very impressed with your commentary early on.
I don't know if it's sarcastic.
4-0.
That's the thing. So what do you? Well, actually, you're just saying about the two guys hitting into the right, like. Regardless of which corner
he crossed my line when the ball was
it's going to be dangerous.
Coming out by the line, so I didn't see whether it was short or not. So it's 2 serves.
Strange call.
4-0.
I thought it was short. I don't know, are there lines judges, but it was very much short.
1 short ball, second serve.
Should be a hand off now by right, but the Clare lads didn't appeal it.
Yeah, I just want a funny one, all right.
Point.
So early lead now, 5-0 to Cavan. Without having to do much now, the Clare boys are after putting 2 or 3 into the floor.
Good pick.
So haven't played the boys there a few weeks ago. What's the hardest thing when you're playing Paul and Brady and Michael Finnegan? Or is it just the name alone? That's the hardest thing.
Well, I suppose where do you serve? Where's the weakness here? I suppose even as Clare are seeing here early on, like, they're so good, both players. You're just trying to get some sort of weak return, which you're just hoping you can. But two skip ins from Colin, but haven't played Colin. He can do that, and he could roll the next 10. So
from watching him in the collegiates against you, when he gets hot, when he starts getting on a roll.
The only thing here is
he's dangerous. Then
it is 6-0. I'd imagine from their point of view they will want to get them out here as quick as possible and get a few points on the board, because this could turn into a very quick first game otherwise.
I think the Clare lads need a timeout here. Yeah, Colin's going for a timeout.
First
they just need to take a wee bit of a breather.
So scoring
at
7 for timeout. We'll be back
7-0
in a minute.
Back, 2 hands.
We're back now. Just after that brief timeout, Paul Brady back into the court, picks up the ball, rolls one out. He's eager. He means business today. Looking to get back to winning ways. Of course, the Cavan boys haven't won this title since for the last couple of years. Last year they were beaten by the Dublin duo, and Kennedy and Carl Brown, and the year before
resuming play at 7 play 0
against Meath, and unfortunately Paul had to pull out due to injury, so they're hungry and eager to get it back, and you can see that by the early tempo that they're setting.
So this is the first time we're going to see Paul serving. The score 7-0.
7 play 0.
Yeah, when you're looking to get back into the game and you're still to face the best serve probably in the game.
Here's a chance for Diarmaid. What a pick between the legs.
So he was much been watching the minor game. One of the guys did that in the minor match. Pulled it off brilliantly.
The Clare lads are in now, and they really do need
2
to
hands out, 0 in, 7 out.
3 or 4 just to get something on the board.
1 short ball, second serve.
I think that was short, to be honest.
Yeah,
and you will see the appeal here.
Yeah, I couldn't see it up here.
It was 6 or 8 inches over.
Killian.
Good serve, good serve.
You thought it was short? Okay, 1 agrees, 1 disagrees. Okay, I tell you what I'm going to do, lads, because I couldn't see it. He crossed my line, so I'm going to replay the point, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Because the consensus was it was good, okay? Sorry about that, lads.
Yes.
Replay 0-7.
going by letter of the law, he's after turning it around a wee bit there, Gavin, but he's probably right, because he saw by all the players' reactions, even the Cavan lads knew it was a good serve, so.
Much to the delight of the Clare crowd, they're on the board.
Point.
Up and running.
1+7.
Badly needed, so.
Sometimes that's all you need, though. Just get one, and sometimes you can get 2 or 3.
Oh, exactly. You saw it in the minor game. I know it didn't pay off in the long run, but the guys were 9-0 down, and then in doubles, 2 hands, you can get a lot of points. They actually got to 10-9 up. So it was a loose one by Paul.
Overcooked and punished. Yeah, both teams had chances there early and didn't take them, but.
Point. 2+7. 1 short ball, second serve.
I think he's wrong again here.
I think
okay, we're going to appeal it.
I don't know. I know it's very easy to say from here, and I know
Two
you do
agree
a lot of
with
reffing
me.
as well.
Second
See
serve.
if you'll agree with me, but if I didn't see that, sometimes you'd know on the players, just let it go, and if they want to appeal, if it's blatantly short, they can after the rally's over.
Rally, exactly.
If you're not sure, because it seems to be he's saying he's not sure.
If you're not sure, let the play develop, and then if the players want to appeal, let them appeal.
But it's still, look at it, it's not affecting the play.
3+7.
7-3. The Clare lads still on their first server.
If we had the speed gun out, that serve was coming out at about 80 mile an hour. It's hard to see.
Mark.
I think only the Americans
7.
can judge that well.
With their invisible speed camera.
By eye. Well, Colin's eye seems to be coming in on the game, and them kills that we usually see him getting seem to be coming off now. And here's a chance for Paul.
You see here the middle of the court's getting a bit bunched up, and it's Diarmaid is back, and then he wants to get on his left, and Colin wants to get on his right.
He's going to shoot.
And Paul just wrapping it around there.
Colin's such a good shooter when he gets going, though. He could score 10 in a row.
What a pick by Michael. I think
he got hit hard there. He wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, Michael had his hands up in the air, kind of trying to get out of his way, and Diarmaid came in behind him.
I think the referee's going to give a hand off, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Diarmaid was getting the ball.
You okay, Diarmaid?
Well, there was almost a few collisions there, Paul and Michael.
Replay.
Nearly crushed each other. And
you okay?
Traffic in the middle of the court.
I don't know what the call is going to be here. Is it going to be a second server, or it was a great shot by Michael? It would have been a
tomahawk overhead,
but it was past the two of them, It
was unusual actually seeing Michael and Paul both diving in for the one ball on top of each other. Usually their communication is so good that they know where they're going to be, but got a wee bit on top of each other there. Now, still haven't heard what the call is.
4+7.
So it's going to be a play over.
Play over, by the looks.
I think it's fair enough. No complaints. Now here's
hinder ball.
What we were wondering about.
Replay.
Is a second hit off the partner here. If it happened, would that be a second serve?
Yeah. In the international rules, of course, it is, but in the Irish rules, there doesn't seem to be any rule to say it is or that it isn't. So we're.
I know some people who'd have good terminology for what just happened there, but we'll
play it again.
Leave that
4+7.
Oh, he tried to baby it into the corner, just didn't catch it right at all. I'd say still
one
feeling
hand out,
after that
4+7.
Michael got him full pelt.
But we saw it in the last game as well. Wexford fought back very well from 9-0 down to 10-9. Cork took a time out, and
excellent shot.
And a super shot there, but just to come back
point.
to the
5+7.
10-9 down, Cork went to I think 21 or 20-10.
Yes.
And I think we just saw that there as well. The Clare lads took a great time out at 7-0, and they're really back in this game at 7-5, and a great kill there by Diarmaid.
Especially in doubles, you can go on a run, get 3 or 4 points each, and it completely changes the match. Michael and Paul switched over.
Chance and shot.
A loose
Colin
one there by Michael down the middle. Oh, Michael got to it. No hand up, he must have got there.
Well, he was definitely there.
There he goes.
Game is really coming to life now. Oh.
Paul Brady, I don't think he's too used to playing that position where he is at the moment.
Here's a chance.
There he goes.
No.
And they're staying in the positions where they were. So
a lot of wraparounds here.
Back to normal setup again here. Oh, what a shot! And the crowd's after erupting there after that magnificent shot there by Paul Brady.
The best rally of the game so far. Both
excellent rally. Paul started on the left. Michael took over the left from 10 or 15 shots.
Side away.
They got back into
2
their
hands
normal
out.
flow. Paul
7 in.
Brilliant shot.
5 out.
Mighty stuff.
Ooh,
they're all
complete miss hit
they're
there.
all laughing, wondering how they let a Connemara lad commentate on this match.
8 play 5.
Cormac's broken our monitor. So another point there for Cavan. Scores 8-5. There's not much room in their corner.
Replay. 8 play 5.
Paul and Michael seem to be playing more front and back than left and right. And then, as I was saying, with the lefty and righty with the Clare pair, they're all bunching into the middle. So it's hard to know where to go.
Going to have a replay anyway.
8 play 5. 1 short ball, second serve.
I think people would be as well to put on the kettle and break out the popcorn. We could be here a while. There'll be nothing quick about it. If there's tea going, I'll have some as well.
I'd have coffee and 1 sugar, please.
1 hand out, 8 play 5.
I've got my allocation for the day already.
I was wondering why you're so giddy at the moment, Mark. Mark must be on the coffee. He's high as a kite up here. He's like a giddy child.
9 play 5.
Cavan after pulling ahead again at 9-5. 10-5. So after the Clare lads closing the gap, the Cavan lads have upped it again and opened up a sizable lead.
10 play 5.
Yeah, it was back to 5 serving 7, which was, a great comeback.
Side out.
But they'll be happy enough here that they've got them out at 10-5. It's just so important. We had mentioned it earlier on in the minor final as well.
5 in, 10 out.
Make a point at all. Nothing worse than doubles, than
2 serves and nothing.
1 hand out.
Yeah, it was a skip, I think.
Yeah, I think it is right.
Down, Colin.
Not much
second
arguing
hand
there.
At 5.
Yeah, because they hit the wall so low, but still managed to come out past the short line. Almost past the short line. Sorry.
I think it was the right call though. Yeah. So that's the point we're talking about. If you can get 1 at all.
6 play 10.
Probably do need a few here just to keep within touch and distance.
Michael didn't make the same mistake twice. He had the same shot set up there, but he went for the roof instead of putting another one into the floor. Great shot there. Diarmaid can be so deceiving with that left hand shot. He kind of looks off balance the whole time.
7 play 10.
And leans back and into the front left. And he's deadly with it every time. It's obvious he's clearly not off balance. It's just his style.
Here's another chance. See in the left corner again. No.
Maybe he should have went for it. Paul was in the back court. Oh, excellent.
A few.
I think that proves the first one wasn't a fluke because he did it again.
I think Paul said earlier on it's only good doing them trick shots if you win the rally.
Yeah, which he didn't. Colin, no messing into the front right.
Point.
So
8 play 10.
It's only a 2-point game here. This is what we wanted to see, Mark. We wanted a good tight final.
Well, I think it's what everyone expected. You've just such quality in there. We hear people in the crowd saying make sure that
side out.
There will be some misses in it, but
2 hands out.
He went for a flat.
10 in.
But to win these rallies,
8 out.
You do have to be flat.
Exactly, because you've 2 people come in
and you
to pick it. There's no space.
I think you have to go for the kill. I think you have to, because you just won't win without them.
Exactly. The in-between shot is just no good. This is not going to do it. So Paul Brady serving.
1 hand out.
10-8.
10
so, like
plays
I said, Cavan
8.
haven't made a point on this yet, so they'll be very disappointed if they don't, because the Clare lads are going to go in. If they can catch them, it'll change the dynamic of the game altogether. I would have thought that was a replay. Yeah. You kind of let play go to see how it developed, but it had to be a replay. Right call there by Gavin Buggy.
10 plays in.
Anyone just joining, it was a quick start for Cavan, 7-0, but the Clare lads have really come good in the last few minutes to bring it back to 10-8.
Point. 11 plays 8. One short ball, second serve.
Here's a chance for Paul.
Front right. That's completely wrong. Oh, and a skip. So
yeah, there's been a few misses from both teams, but as we said, you do have to go for them when you get the chance.
2 hands out, 8 in.
If you're not
11
in,
out.
You won't win. So Clare, it's an opportunity for them here to get a point or two. They're right back in it. Oh.
1 hand
Colin
out.
put some great spin on the ball, a natural spin there, spinning it with his right hand into the left side wall.
8 players,
he
11.
earned himself a setup and he didn't take it, so opportunity spurned.
Replay, contact. 8 players, 11. Between the lines, lads.
Gavin Buggy just warning the lads on their serve to stay between the
8
lines.
players, 11.
Yes, think again actually. Diarmaid's front foot does seem to be breaking the line, but
it seems to be looking there. I don't know, did he slip a little bit there as well?
Side out. 2 hands out, 11 in, 8 out.
Giving it their best and diving in there, it's bound to get a bit wet.
That's a massive miss by Michael there. Hit the whole court at his mercy. I think when he saw Colin on the ground in front of him, he was trying to
floor lads, 1 hand out. I thought he got it.
Where he was lying on the ground.
Michael seemed to think that the rally was over, I think, but great get by Colin. So
we're just going to take a quick break while the guys dry off the court here. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
There by Cavan while we were gone. I think you got to see the range of things on the GA handball store. But
I don't think it's been updated on your scoreboard just yet. I think the score is 12-8 at the moment.
Yes. And there's another point. Great kill by Michael. It's a tough shot to do with the right hand, left side wall, front wall.
Yeah.
Dean plays 8.
He'll close his fist just to take any natural spin off it, and it'll come around from. Bad miss there by Michael, however.
Side out.
Well, 5 gap.
2 hands out. At 8 in, 13 out.
Try to close it down a wee bit. Let's see how much spin he puts on this serve.
Great serve.
Crack serve. Doesn't matter how much spin does. Beautiful serve.
I think
9.
I think he might have went with
9
reverse
play
there
13.
So reverse spin, and when it hits that right side, it just rolls out.
1 short ball, second serve.
But Colin be known for that. Spins both ways. He has great hands. He's going for them there, the crack, and he would have went natural there. And if it hits the left side, it would have died. But
good shot. Good shot, Diarmaid. Point.
Gavin Buggy appreciating play here too.
Play 13.
Referee and spectator. That hot ball in the middle of the rally there. Michael was setting himself up and it jumped away. He was wrong footed.
3 quick points there for Clare, and they're very happy with that. That's what they needed.
Yeah,
11 play 13.
With 2 serves, importantly as well. I have to say now, before this match started, I thought Cavan were hot favourites. I just thought they'd have too much experience, but the Clare boys are really putting it up to them.
Diarmaid was expecting that ball, I think, to come straight down the wall onto his left hand. It just nicked the left side wall.
11
as
play
he had set up for it.
So let's see if Diarmaid can tag on a few points and catch the Breffney man. Now with setups like that to Michael Finnegan, you're not going to catch them.
Time, lads. Enjoy the floor. 2 hands out. A 13 in, 11 out. Coming back.
I think it's a timeout to Cavan here, so we'll be back. We're just having a bit of an extended timeout here at the moment as the court gets dried off. Cavan leading 13 points to 11 at the moment. After a quick start, they were 7-0 up, but the Clare lads have really upped their game and they're right back in the mix. Cavan to serve now at 13, serves 11.
And I think it's something we might see a bit of here. This drying of the court can often be a tactical arrangement as well when timeouts are running out. We'll give the floor a quick wipe here, even if there's not much to be seen. But
the thing is, the referee isn't really going to argue too much because
well, I think
you're not going to risk the players' safety by saying no, you're not allowed to the court. So
13 to Cavan, 11 out to Clare.
They're giving it everything there. The jerseys are stuck to them.
Jerseys are ringing already.
I think if there's any more by right, really, they'll have to maybe change jersey. It's going to bounce funny.
It's a funny one there by Paul. Paid the price.
One hand out, 13 plays 11.
Shanson shot. Jim Backwell.
You can't afford to give a half chance to Paul Brady, but that was just a goal.
14 plays 11.
Paul, he's going to take it all day long.
It was only a few inches high, Cormac, and I'm not even going to guess how hard it was, but it didn't even come off the back wall, so a super shot. And another quick point to bring it to 15-11.
15 plays 11.
The Clare lads need to really stop this now, or else the first game could be a struggle to claw it back for them. And there's another point given away.
It seems like any
between
time
the lines,
we saw
lads,
it there, it was
at 16 plays 11.
Back to 10-8, and it was 13-11, and now it's 16-11. Any time they kind of bridge that 5-point gap down to 2, Cavan open it up again.
You see that shot there by Paul Brady? Probably has one of the best left hands in the game, but if he can get his right hand to it, he will.
Replay.
A lot of players, with great left hands go to it sometimes a bit too much, I think. He let it come around all the way.
16 plays 11.
Something note for the younger players, that if your footwork is good enough, you can always get onto whichever hand you want. And of course, his footwork is just perfect.
So we're seeing a mixture of everything here from Paul, hard and soft, and great shots.
Point. 17 plays 11. Foul serve, front line. Second serve.
Gavin seemed to. He's stopped the warning now. He's actually calling.
Yeah, I think he's right. If he's right just to call it, because you don't get a warning if your serve is almost short or is short. So
a late call there. Great recovery by Michael. Here's a chance for a kill. Bounced funny.
Oh!
Hand out.
Side
away.
Slipped while he was trying to get out of the way of the ball.
Jack.
Players.
Straight off the floor there, good lad, please.
I think it's okay.
Time, Colin. He's just going to dry where Michael slipped there.
So the score is 17-11. I think there's a crucial point. If Clare really need to bring it back to
2 or 3 points
here at least, to have any chance, because
time in.
Paul and Michael are consistently making a few points.
2 hands out, 11 in to Clare, really 17 out to Cavan.
I don't think the Cavan lads have had one time where they've got it in and got no points.
Bit loose that serve.
Paid the price for it.
1 hand out, 11-17.
Sometimes you wonder,
one hand out, 11-17.
And go for it, or are you as well to try to do a serve that he's probably more used to doing, a straight hard one down the left and get it stuck into the left corner. I think a good serve either side, it doesn't matter who's there if the serve's good enough.
Exactly. To be honest, it's a good point. If you put it down the left, which is better, Michael's right hand or Paul's left? I think Michael's right is probably better. He definitely rolls more balls than Paul's left does. Paul's left tends to wrap around and go for safety, so maybe you're right.
Great kill there by Colin.
I think Paul got away with one there. I don't think he was trying that shot at all.
Side out. 2 hands out. 17 in.
Nobody was. I think
12 out.
Paul wasn't expecting it. James Brady thought it was a great shot though.
Replay.
Some would argue the more they practice,
17.
the luckier
Play
they
12.
get.
Yeah, it always seems to be the team who's leading the match that gets the most luck. What a serve by Michael there.
Clare boys looking at each other, wondering was it good, was it short?
18. Play 12.
The reassuring great serve from up the back. Left no doubt in the referee's mind.
and the fist pump from Michael just to make sure. Oh, good shot.
Diarmaid's hit a few of them great ones.
One hand
Soft
out.
paddle shots
18.
into the
Play
left corner.
12.
Yeah, it just takes the pace of the ball out of it because if he's hit it anyway harder, Paul's waiting back there, so maybe.
Stuck to that ball.
Side out.
Great recovery shot by
2 hands
Diarmaid.
out.
Good serve by Paul.
12 in.
Stuck to that right side.
18 out.
Colin off balance.
Here's
there.
a chance. He'll go for it. No.
Yeah, he's just kind of swinging a bit wildly at the moment. Here's Cavan.
Replay.
Good call by the referee.
Yep.
Bit of congestion.
Contact at 12. Plays 18.
So Clare badly needing a few points here.
Yeah, it just seems the points aren't coming to him quite as easily. Second.
One hand out.
Hand here
12.
for Clare.
Plays 18.
Yeah, I just think this first game has gotten away from them. I don't see them coming back at this stage, Mark.
Chance.
Yeah, I think Michael probably would have been better off leave it for Paul.
Replay.
It's the right call.
I thought there was a few close ones there, but sometimes
Play
it's
it
very
again.
difficult to call as a referee because when you call what happens,
12,
how many times you referee
plays
the game, you call
18.
it, and the next thing they roll it dead flat, and
Yeah,
they're looking at you wondering what we at.
And if you're to call every technical little minor cover, the game will have no flow to it at all. You want to keep the game going as well, and the players want to get into some sort of a rhythm as well. Nothing worse than a stop-start match.
13. Plays 18.
Don't know, Paul just isn't happy about something. I think, was he saying
Someone was
Michael
talking in there, or
talking in the alley while he was hitting a shot? Maybe, I'm not sure whether
he went for a fly kill there. It just seemed like he's saying something put him off.
maybe Diarmaid and Colin were telling each other what position to go to before it was their turn.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of the
Replay.
See there as well.
Green
he
ball.
called the replay. He gave him the shot, but do you know, it's I find as a referee
13,
that's probably one of
18.
the trickiest things, whether to call or not to call, because sometimes even though you haven't much, the player mightn't have much of a view on it, they might actually have a better chance by letting them hit it.
Replay.
Exactly, yeah.
But then other people say you can't give them the shot.
Replay, lads,
they
not
take it
more,
and they
not
miss.
less.
Technically, if you take it and
13.
they miss, it's not. So
18.
you call it early, and then when you call it early, they don't want it. So it's catch-22, yeah.
I think it'd make it a lot easier for referees, in my opinion, if you could give that one shot maybe advantage.
Yeah,
there
bring
and
in
just
an
see.
advantage through like the rugby. If let them take their shot, if nothing comes of it.
Skip ball. Play it again.
So I think this
Skip
is replay
ball.
number 4, 5 for this
4 or
rally.
5. I suppose from a Cavan point of view, the Clare lads are doing a lot of work and they're still not getting off 13.
Yeah.
You know, it's been, as you said, there's been a
13
few
plays
replays
to
here and they
18.
still haven't made much headway on that lead.
It's a foot fault by Diarmaid. Almost his whole foot was over the front line. Wasn't spotted by the referee.
Chance maybe. Michael's deadly at those, even when it's
Batting
coming
it
so
out
hard,
hard.
yes.
I think that's what you
I
call
think
it.
here's a chance.
Oh.
Millimetres, but a point. Clare get away with it. 14 serving 18.
I think that the Clare crowd are up in
Point.
up in the top of the stand
14.
here. Is it
Plays 18.
small Cardiff supporters? cheering them on there after that last point.
I'm sure
Crowd has gone a bit quiet at the moment.
I'm sure anyone that couldn't make it here today is probably at home watching online, and they're after seeing another great kill. They'll be happy
There's
with
the
that.
shot I was talking about earlier. He leans back and
good shot.
Straight down
Point.
into the corner. It's a great shot.
15 plays 18.
And a couple of quick points. They're right back in it, Martin.
Tashid, 15 serving 18. Good roof shot by Colin. It's going to come right back to him. Chance off the back wall.
Overhit by Paul. Look at the congestion. Again in the middle. Look.
Now here's a chance for Colin. Right corner. No. See the shot from Paul there. At least it was going down one of the sides. Like. Now the Clare crowd are coming to life.
They found their voices now.
She'd sausage and Gaunchin.
And the Cavan lads are giving back as good as they're getting.
Point. 16.
Now we've got a game on our hands.
Exactly. In the theatre of dreams here in Kingscourt.
No bias.
No, completely. Well, here's a setup again.
I think he might go for it. No. Well played back.
Dirty. Go for it, Michael. Another dogfight here in this rally. Could go either way.
Oh! A nice stroke of the ball there. He didn't force it. Left hand, sidewall, front wall.
30% power.
He really took the pace off it.
It
was perfectly weighted as well.
2 hands out.
So now, crucial stage for both teams here to score. Cavan serving first hand, 18-16
out.
As we were saying earlier, Cavan haven't come in and not got a point yet. So Clare are going to have to really.
And here's the chance for Paul, I think. Well recovered by Michael.
Somebody check that sidewall, make sure it's alright. Michael just nearly went through it.
Replay.
That's it.
Play it again. There's this much room, he couldn't really see it and he was on it.
Yeah, I think Gavin's right with that call there. Michael had his hand against the wall and came right in close to his body. It's a replay.
It's
the game really hanging in the balance at the moment, Martin. You know, if Clare can get Cavan out with only getting 1 point or no points, it's there for the taking.
You're really turning some heads here with some of your comments. I think they want you to be even more biased, but I'm we'll not mention names, but strong Cavan contingent around us here. But yes, look at
time. 18 in, 16 out.
Really crucial stage of the game here now.
There's that shot again. 50% power, just weighted it perfectly into the corner. No need to blast it.
Point.
We all know he
19,
has the power,
16.
Two lovely left-hand corner kills by Paul, really here when it really matters. And here's another chance with his right hand. Wow.
Mark.
Yeah. Good call there by Diarmaid. Stuck his hand up.
He's calling for the towel, but the score is 20-16.
Jack. 20.
Hands is going to be.
It's a big ask.
Well, I think here, I don't know what your thoughts going to be. Michael can really go for, and them serves seem to be causing trouble. Them ones coming around, there's not much you can do with them. Great
it's
serve.
It's on to both the players' bad hands. That's probably the downfall of having a left and a right-handed together.
It's splitting the two of them.
Exactly. Yeah, the centre is probably the weak area. But
so it's really cutting across them there. Colin actually took that last one with his left, because you leave it come around onto your right, it mightn't actually come off that sidewall.
Yeah, if Diarmaid's to go for it, it's on his right hand running away from him, and Colin, it's kind of coming into him on his left. So the Clare lads just really need to go for it here. The back against the wall, all or nothing. That'd be my feeling on it. There's no point in them playing stealing shots, waiting for the Cavan guys to miss here. I think they just need to go for it. Nothing to lose.
Time.
I suppose if the opportunity comes, it's just they're not really been given the opportunities here these
20 in,
few rallies.
16 out.
Yeah, same serve again. But came on to Colin's right this time.
Here's the right hand.
Replay.
Good
foot.
Positioning by Colin.
Yeah. You're a brave man to stand in the way.
20.
If that's brave
Play
positioning.
16.
Great serve.
Peculiar
shot
shot
kill
there by
maybe.
Paul. So
Yeah, a bit high maybe, gave him the opportunity off the back.
so they've the first part
One
of
hand
their
out.
job done, Clare, but
20.
Paul Brady
There's
standing in front of
16.
them.
Maybe a reverse down
task.
the left here. No, he's gone right with it. Back up onto the roof.
I think that was the shot there. Diarmaid had it. I know. We'll see how it pans out, but he
Here's
had
a chance, but it's stuck in there again.
Oh, dirty.
Mike.
Big setup here for Cavan.
Bit of confusion. Just
Replay,
didn't
I
know.
think that's a replay,
Referees let it go.
Replay.
This ball sounds.
Play it again. Replay. On 2 shots before that. Play it again. Shirini's way.
Yeah. The ball's burst. I thought it sounded
Paul
funny.
thinks it's burst as well.
20. Play 16.
The sickening thing here is you could
It'll
hit a
burst
good
on
serve
a
and
great
it'll burst
serve.
and it'll be a replay. It did sound a bit funny to me, but great serve.
He went for the left corner, left hand again. Just didn't come off that time.
Good recovery by Diarmaid there. Colin has one off the back.
Oh, it's perfect. Perfect safety shot by Paul Brady into the back right corner. So Cavan take the first game here. A tight affair, 21 points to 16.
By Majorashig on Kupel Numed Lahain Darachliffe.
Back now for the second game here of the final. Cavan taking a tight first game on a scoreline of 21 points to 16. So hopefully more of the same in the second game. So we're looking for a night
For anyone who might be
closely
just
contested final.
For anyone who might be just tuning in, as Cormac said, Cavan won the first game. Kind of the way that game went was an early 7-0 lead for Cavan. Then Clare brought it back to 7-5. Cavan extended
Cavan
the
were
lead
never
again
behind.
to 10-5. No, Cavan never behind, and Clare
And never level.
No, so it was within 2 points was the best Clare ever got. I think it was 14-10 then maybe, or it was 13-10. But I think 18-16 there really we felt that there could possibly been a turning point at that stage, but 2 great kills by Paul, left side wall, front wall with the left hand.
But as you were saying there though, the telling statistic
then.
is they lost
Settle
by
down.
5, having given away an early 7-0 lead. So if they can start brighter
Clear
in this
the
game
serve.
here, it
Yes,
may make
very.
all the difference.
If you were to take out that 7-0 early lead, there wasn't much in it. No one can see this, but
Yeah.
not easy for me here. I have to be very careful what I'm saying. It's Cavan every side.
Okay. Second game.
we have them
Colin
surrounded.
and Diarmaid to serve. 0-0.
0-0 as we were. Good serve.
Point.
So Clare ahead for the first time in the match.
1 play 0.
Paul follows it around. Good return.
Michael going for the bottom brick.
Replay.
Took one for the team there.
Well, I think you often hear that about the right-sided player. They have to just be inside their man and take the hit if it comes. Very well done there.
1 play 0.
Close to a crack serve there for Colin. Earned himself a set-up. Michael's after slipping there, tried to take off and didn't make any move towards the ball at all. Straight onto the floor. So 2-0 now to Clare.
Point. 2 play 0. 1 short ball, second serve.
Oh,
I actually just looked away for a second. I hadn't seen that.
Appeal.
but there's appeal coming, I think rightfully so. I don't think the referee can actually see that from behind Paul's
First
back,
serve. 2
but-
disagree.
So it's been overturned. It was a
Must be
good
gone
serve.
blind. 2 serves, Colin.
I think that kind of just comes back to it's a really tough position for
Replay.
the referee there. Do you
Inner
kind of
ball.
let it go, or do you call it, even though you mightn't had a full view of it? It's so low, it's so hard to tell.
Bring in Hawkeye next year.
A fade away.
The fadeaway on one, off balance on one leg,
Point.
going backwards.
3 play
just
0.
what you teach the kids.
Colin's really starting to serve well here.
He's going to go for
that crack every time.
Oh, he made a mess of that one though. Cavan in, 0
Side
3.
out. 0 in, 3 out.
I don't know about you, but that ball just doesn't sound right to me. I think Diarmaid's looking at it.
Point.
Michael's not
One
going to
play
look
3.
at it funny anyway after making a point.
No. Sounds soft.
Hollow there. I think that's it gone.
It's really no wonder though with the Welsh some of the lads are giving it.
But
1 hand out, 1 play 3. 1 short ball, second serve.
That's it.
Gone.
That's
Has
gone.
to be
Referee.
Okay, hold on. First ball.
Balls burst. I was bursting the first game, I think, but they kept going on it.
So Leroy's new fáte. Pedro Camech was níos seár as now
Replay.
just Gaeilge so nach dig go leor up shot. But
What he said.
You happy with that one?
tá siad sásta.
Okay. 2 serves, replay. 1 play 3.
That sounds a bit better, all right. The other one.
Replay. Screen ball.
It's a bit scrappy. This match. There's a lot of playovers with that.
1
That
play
can be doubles
3.
for you sometimes. Poor serve there by Paul. He's lucky to get away with it. He's still in the rally.
Play it again.
That's unavoidable against Paul. He got away with it.
You'd call it.
I don't know if I'd call it against the Cavan lads.
1 play 3.
Imagine the crowd here if you did.
Yeah.
1 short ball,
I'm not
second
saying against
serve.
Cavan if you just call it avoidable in general.
I think I'd be barred from my own town if I called that one. Paul, will he go for it?
Side out.
It's a side away, good start.
2
from
hands
Clare,
out.
though, 3 serving 1.
3
Yeah.
in,
2 serves.
1 out.
2 hands. And here's a chance, I think, maybe. Oh, what a shot. Colin went for the kill in the right corner, but it just stayed up and Michael rolled
1
it
hand
flat.
out. 3 play 1.
That's it really at this level, isn't it? It's the difference when you compare it to all the other grades where you might get a second chance. In most rallies here, you'll get that one chance and you have to take it.
Yeah. You rarely get 2 bites of the cherry if you don't take it. So Diarmaid saw his half chance there and he went for it.
Point. 4 play 1.
So 4-1. Clare establishing early dominance in the second game.
Almost a perfect crack serve there as well. That's a loose
shot.
one. Paul came around it there with the fist, really brought it around nicely. Here's a chance, surely.
Clare lads are pumped. Great rally there. Some great picking. It's 5-1 now to Clare. So roles reversed than the first game. Cavan down points here early in the second game. We'll be back now just in a minute. We're going to get the court dried and we'll be back just after that. So just in case you may have missed it there while that advert was running,
Colin had a chance with the left hand there. I think anyone watching at home wouldn't have seen it, just the ads might have been still on. Just skipped in a left hand kill. So Cavan back serving 1, serving 5. And here's a chance for Diarmaid.
left hand, front left. I think that's the last 4, if not
1
5
hand out.
shots Paul has got. He's put into the floor.
One
he's
play
just been
5.
at the moment, gone a little bit cold.
Mark.
That's it. More of that, please.
The commentator's curse.
I'll curse them more often if that's
2
the
play
result.
5.
Great serving. They're top drawer serves, them last two. There's really nothing you can do about them.
3 play 5.
Bullet down the right. Here's another shot, front right.
Bit high, I think. Bit high.
Got away with it.
Yeah, Colin's going for the kills, which he's really good at.
Point.
I think they do need to go for them. But
4 play 5.
They have to be careful here. They just don't want to throw away too many points. They had their early lead and it's almost gone. Cavan lads are eating into it.
3 quick points there. Oh, a lucky one. It shows you too, though, what a break in the play can do. Just can switch that momentum, just like that.
Mark it, and it's together at 5.
Definitely, it's
replay. Hinder ball.
It's a huge mental part of the game as well. So, just when there's that little shift of focus, that the Clare lads were completely up for it and in control a minute or two ago, and Cavan got in. Paul got 2 ace serves, and now the Cavan lads are on top again.
1 short ball, second serve.
That's the last 3 kill chances Collins went for, led to 2 points for Cavan and a side out.
6 play 5.
There's another loose one.
Great shot.
Timeout.
First time out.
The Clare lads are after missing.
Second game.
They were 5-1 up. I think when they went to
Diarmaid
5-3,
Colin.
5-4, they should have called
7
the timeout.
play 5
Not
coming
now,
back.
their heads are already
One
down.
hand.
They should have, while they still had the lead, try and break the momentum.
6 quick points there for Cavan. I'm sure Clare will be hoping that this break in the play might do something similar for them.
Yeah. So we'll be back now shortly. Just take a quick break. We're back now for the resumption of play.
Okay. Resuming play.
So Thomas Jarash, we're back here. Cavan
One hand,
servants.
7 in.
Paul's the
5
second
out.
servers, and as you heard, their score is 7 serving 5. And it'll be a quick side away.
Probably one of Paul's weakest shots there, diving in. He's not used to it.
He's looking for the mop.
Side away.
But a quick handout, that's what Clare would have wanted.
Exactly.
Just to break that run. That was 6 points in a row for Cavan.
Definitely, it justified their time out there. Jack O'Reilly from Kingscourt in there, doing a great job on the court.
Time.
It looks like the mop man is on a time as well.
2 hands out.
He's actually on a commission. He's
5 going in,
paid by
7
the stroke.
coming out.
So the more wiping he does, the more money he gets.
1 short ball, second serve.
Okay.
Cavan.
Good shot.
Taking
1
out
hand
that.
out. 5 play 7.
Colin just not quite getting it.
2
Side
great
out.
kills there from
2
Paul.
hands out.
Have them out straight
7
away.
in, 5
so
out.
7 playing 5. Martin's gone very quiet up here.
Just taking in the
1
action
hand
here.
out.
Michael not happy with that roof shot.
7 play 5.
And the same score, 7-5.
Bit of a stalemate here for the last minute or two.
Hand out.
Well done.
2 hands out.
See,
Crowd didn't know what to do there.
there's the shot you're talking about. You know, Paul was clearly in the way, but Diarmaid wanted the shot, so you gotta play the advantage.
5 going in.
It's a good not
7
call by
coming
the ref
out.
just to let the play materialise. Yeah. Good serve by Colin. Paul wraps it around.
Bad miss.
Just the kills just haven't been going in from the last few minutes, which is
Between the lines now, lads. 1 hand out.
they just haven't moved off 5.
5,
5-1.
play 7.
Haven't moved off that.
Yeah, nobody's moved anywhere there in the last number of minutes.
Replay.
Oh, yeah, I think
See,
it's
that's kind of what we're talking about as well. If it rolled out,
5 play 7.
Cavan would have been up in arms.
yeah,
And rightly so.
But
1 short ball, second serve.
it's in singles, a lot of these shots you'd nearly think, you know, they're a chance, it should be rally over, but in doubles, you know, because unless it's actually flat, someone's going to get it. They're not always as straightforward as they seem. Good roof shot by Colin there into the right.
Great rally, lads. Mark 6.
Got them
Place
on 5.
to 7. Foul serve, front line, second serve.
Oh, I thought he was calling it for a short. It was touch and go, so
Could have been a screen either.
no arguments anyway.
Great shot.
Mark it. And it's together at 7.
That's one of Diarmaid's best shots. I haven't seen too much of it today, but he's deadly at it in singles, just cutting the ball off, really controlling the middle of the court.
1 short ball, second serve.
Yeah, it's just hard in doubles to get a foothold as much as in singles, and you're dominating it completely.
He's going for it again. What a shot.
Well done.
It's a tricky one for Michael, great fly.
Straight hand, closed fist with his left hand.
Jack,
Feck mudgeon to all you
wrap
reach.
it now. Quick as you can, Jack. Side out.
He'd want to be on that commission, wouldn't he?
So both teams just having a quick word in each other's ears, trying to discuss what tactics are going to try and break the other team, try and find a chink in the other team's armour. But to be honest,
Together at 7.
2 hands out, Michael serve.
There's
7
nothing
going
in
in, 7 coming out.
You know, it was a good time out by Clare too, though. It was 7-5, and now they're back to 7 all.
Replay. 7 play 7.
Kit Finnegan's not happy up here.
1 short ball, second serve.
Seems to be a
lot easier up here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But there seems to be a lot of covering going on, a lot of playovers.
Yeah, I know.
Both teams are just as guilty as the other, I think. Great shot by Paul there. Sent it back from where it came.
Here's a...
Oh, no, that was down. Some of the crowd are clapping here, but that ball wasn't
Point.
up.
8 play 7.
So Cavan pulled ahead by 1 again.
1 short ball, second serve.
I think Michael will go for his off the left wall into Colin here.
Good call.
You see Colin has to take with the left hand there. It's no fault of his own, it's just a tricky serve.
Yeah, if he waits for it on his right, it's going away from him, and very low on the side wall.
1 hand out.
But a great kill into the left corner there with the left hand from the right. Very tough shot.
So Cavan still only pushed 1 ahead here.
Oh, some spin on that ball there. And Paul's going to step into this one. Bit high.
Just not.
Replay.
That's a replay. It's the right call. Came through his legs. So it's an automatic play over.
8 play 7.
Looked like a short ball to me there.
There might be an appeal afterwards, but the play is continued.
Let's see.
No.
No appeal. I think it was. It was actually inside the
Point.
net. Yeah.
9 plays 7.
What's done is done.
Nice left open hand to the roof there. Not a very common shot, but
he's not a very common guy. He's got all the shots.
Left court's open. Yeah,
he has
it. You just
obviously
can't.
Not.
You could see it from here opening up, and he could see it in there as
Good
well.
shot.
And took the chance. Referee is complimenting him as well.
Court just needs to be dried here again. I wonder if the referee has got whether it's time he got them all to change their attire, because every time anybody goes to ground we're getting another break after break.
You'd want it. Huh? You'd want a break.
No, I think it should be like the 6v30, no breaks, keep them going.
Keep going. Well, look at, in fairness, there's not much breaks here, like in play, other than to dry the floor, and
exactly,
it's just more of a safety thing really, that none of the players slip and that we're not replaying rallies for skids. So
it's a 10.
You just have to do it.
They're playing at.
Play 7.
Senior handball.
1 short ball,
short
second
ball,
serve.
it's the right call.
Replay, hinder ball.
I actually hit Michael on the way past, so it's 2 serves, Cavan, no short.
Referee having to lean in nearly to get a better view of the ball, so low.
Replay, contact.
Paul tried to get up on Colin's back there, I think we jockey back, but couldn't get ahead of it quick enough.
10, play 7.
So replay again. Oof, complete miss hit by Paul. Not too used to seeing that.
Here's a chance straight off the back with a shoulder in there. Good to see
Michael forgot he wasn't on the pitch anymore. Went for the shoulder, as it's called in King's Court.
The other lad took it well though.
Yeah. He did, in fairness.
Colin's a county hurler himself, so
be interesting to see the next ball now.
It'd take a fair rattle to stir him. He's Galway blood in him too, don't forget.
I
thought I heard replay from the ref, but he'd get killed if he called
the
it.
shouts are going to drown it out and we'll forget all about it.
I think he's hoping
11, play 7. 1 short ball, second serve.
Michael just giving him a little welcome to King's Court show, I think, in that last rally. Set up here. Paul and Michael getting a bit mixed
Side
up
out.
there. 2 of them running after the 1 ball. Don't think Paul had any business chasing down that ball. Probably
2 hands out, 17, 11 out. 1 short ball, second serve.
I hope Paul never watches this.
Oh, a skip in.
He went for the right side while front with the left hand. Quite a difficult shot, possibly off balance as well. But it's
1
such
hand
fine
out.
margins, you know. He
7,
felt that
11.
he could do it and saw the chance.
Usually
didn't come
does do
off.
it.
I've seen him do it many a time. There you have it.
Shot. Point.
8 serving 11.
8 plays 11.
Have to, in fairness to Colin and Diarmaid, their first year playing senior doubles together, they're performing very well here. You know, I read something. I knew, obviously everyone knows Paul and Michael have won so many titles, but I think I actually read that they've been in, I think would it be right to say, the last 14 finals in a row.
14 straight, I think, and this is 16th or 17th.
You know, that's incredible. So
it's phenomenal consistency. There's the under 10 shot there by Michael, but it was all that he really could do. And they got away with it.
Side out.
Real awkward ball there for Michael.
2 hands out. 11 in, 8 out.
Great pass.
Michael closing the fist there. Super passing shot down the right.
Mark.
Colin was
12.
hoping he might be able to get a hand to inflict
12
off the back.
plays 8.
Just too far out of his reach.
There's another ball starting to sound a little dead, I think.
Here's a chance for Michael.
Front right. Top right.
Chance for Paul.
Yeah, he kind of didn't really commit to that shot. Paul kind of left it half.
One hand out.
Was punished by
12 plays 8.
Nash.
Great serve. You know,
Point.
They're
13 plays 8.
Like, how many times have we seen Paul not only in doubles
One
but
short ball, second serve.
playing singles as well? How many like those crack serves or aces he can get? And when you're able to get maybe 6 or 7 ace serves on the way to 21, a third of the game without having to play a rally,
They're easy
it's
points.
It's a huge advantage.
Well done.
Very well read there. He saw Diarmaid taking it out of the air with his right hand. Anticipated it perfectly.
The court just needs to be dried here.
Look sharp there. Get
So
in there.
Cavan opening up a commanding lead here. Haven't been, were they 5 points down at the start?
At 14
It was 5-1
back.
and then they were 7-5 up. Clare brought it back to 7-7.
6 point lead. It's a big swing.
I suppose from 5-1
It's a 10 point swing,
to be
yeah.
14-8 up. They've been dominating this part of the game.
So Clare need to find something sooner rather than later, or this game will be out of their reach. It's a lovely diving re-kill there. Just took the pace off the ball, paddled it down.
Well, it was just the anticipation that made it. It was a great re-kill, but he just saw Diarmaid. He was moving, and he had gone before Diarmaid had even hit the ball.
One hand. 14 plays 8.
Very well read.
Yeah, I'm sure you know from playing him. I've only played him a few times in county championships, I think.
One
He
short
knows where
ball,
I'm gonna hit
second
it
serve.
before I do. Just can read other people's stroke, know exactly where it's going.
Here's a tricky one. Colin has a chance off the back wall.
Oh, they're the important ones. You gotta be.
Timeout call.
Yeah.
They're just not going
Second
in for
time
now.
out, first,
But I
second
played him
game
numerous
even.
times and he
Clare
could miss a few like that.
at 15.
He never loses
Plays
confidence
8
in it.
coming
He
back,
keeps going
one
for them.
hand.
I think sometimes, especially in doubles, maybe when you're in serving, you keep going from them, but they don't cost you points. But when you're receiving, there's only so many you can give away. We're back now shortly, just after a quick timeout. We're back now. The Cavan lads just returning to court now. And we're almost ready for action here again. So Clare with it all to do at the moment. They're after falling 7 points behind, having had an early lead.
Time.
So Paul Brady's serve, Cavan are on their second serve, so
play.
Clare will be trying to take them straight out immediately.
15.
Well, from 5-1, Cavan are on a
Plays
14-3 run here now. They're really dominant in the last few minutes.
And just as I said, Clare needs something to happen, and Paul hits another ace, as you have to say.
We were just mentioning how important that is to serve, not only in doubles but in singles. It sets up everything. And I think it's something that Paul's obviously brought to an unbelievable level over the years. And I know we've seen Charlie and Robbie and everyone has super serves, but I think that's really the difference at the top level. They can put under so much pressure with the serve.
That's just hours and hours of meticulous practicing down here in King's Court. He'll serve ball after ball after ball. He knows where it's going every time.
Chance.
Great drive. Michael is using the fist to bring it straight down the wall. Great shot.
Mark. 17. Plays 8.
Cavan really showing their experience
One short
and
ball,
class
second
now.
serve.
It's very hard to see any comeback from this.
Yeah, Clare really needs something to happen very quick, but it doesn't look all that likely.
Here's another chance.
And watch this on his right hand again.
Hand out.
2 bounce. So, side away.
Tá si de glurg done.
2 hands out.
Court dried here again. Yeah, so like you're saying, I don't know, it's a long road back for Clare, but listen, they just have to go for it at this stage. Everyone's probably betting against them, so...
Diarmaid having a word there with Colin. The one thing I can tell you for a fact is, you know, Diarmaid has a super head, as does Colin. You know, they won't lose the heads here. I'm sure Diarmaid's telling them there, just go for your shots, nothing to lose, and they're going to need something to start happening very quickly here to have any chance in this game. It's a good shot. Here's a...
Well done. Colin did well to wrap that one around. Oh! Slam dunk. It's still going.
Here's another... Down the left.
Yeah.
What a shot.
You know, we could see it a mile away where it was going, but how do you get it?
The play just opened up, the court opened up, Diarmaid had to move right and it just opened the left court for Paul. Super shot. I think we're hearing it behind us here as well, but there's been some fantastic passing shots the last few minutes. Michael had 2 super ones at the fist down the right. There's another one from Paul.
1 hand out.
Such an effective shot when hit properly.
Diarmaid serve. Sorry. 8.
So still no
Play
points
17.
on his hand yet for Clare. But listen, as you were saying, you know, it's their first year together. They've only played to get to this point. Is it 3 or 4 championship matches? The only way is up.
And some fantastic results, you know, to beat the 2 functions in the semi-final, who have been consistently good over the last few years as well. Great passing shot and a super get. Paul throws up to the roof. Diarmaid flicks it back. Colin off the back one maybe.
Rare miss hit there by Paul.
9.
I think that must be the first score in 10 minutes at least for Clare, if not longer.
Yeah.
They've been stuck on 8 for a long time.
Struggling.
9 plays 17.
Good shot.
That's more the Colin Crehan that I would have been used to seeing over the last few years.
That time
Point.
there, though,
Any chance.
He didn't try to overhit it. He
10
just
plays
guided it
17.
around. You know, you don't always need to hit it hard, especially if it's not just going your way. Just place it.
It was a beautiful stroke. Here's it.
Replay.
Michael got to it anyway.
Contact.
So, I think Diarmaid was looking, wondering was he going to get it, but I think Michael did have his hand on it, so you'd have to give the replay there.
There's the shot you're talking about. I'm stepping in, cutting it off.
Replay. Contact.
Cavan could have the word replay and repeat.
10 plays 17.
Common occurrence now. Neither team given much space, nor would you expect them to.
No.
Great call by Michael.
Yeah. It's always good to have a best player in the world behind you.
Side out, 2 hands out, 17
call,
in,
let him take it on,
10 out.
roll it out. Brilliant.
1 short ball, second
Michael
serve.
cutting it fine there.
Flat kill.
Just practicing his skills. You go for it now. The left.
Bit easy one. Diarmaid takes the pace off it. It was just left up a bit high.
Yeah, Michael's not happy with himself. A very loose shot with his left hand there.
1 hand out.
Is it 18?
17 plays 10.
10.
17 according to the scoreboard.
I thought they were 18, but
Replay.
Oh.
I think it was 17-8, wasn't it?
yes.
They never got 10 points.
Another replay here.
17 play 10.
Paul going for the crack, wasn't too far off it, but a chance for Diarmaid now, left corner. No.
Oh, will it spin?
Side out.
It was 17-8. Clare doing well there to keep Cavan scoreless. They badly need points though, badly.
2 hands out, 10 in. 17 out. One short ball, second serve.
I don't know how that looked on the camera for people at home, but there was some natural spin on that.
Yeah.
One hand out. Hard look.
Colin going for another tough shot there. They're just
not coming off at the moment.
But I think it's the right shot, you know, as in
10 plays 17.
Have to go for it. There's no point in trying to play a different game today than you've done for the rest of the championship. He has to go for what was working for them.
Foul serve front line.
Listen, it's
second
not over
serve.
yet, so
referee being a stickler on that front line. Second serve.
if you call it once, you have to keep calling it. You gotta be consistent.
Colin, maybe a chance here, right corner. No.
Another chance.
This is going to be a chance for Paul. Left court again, maybe.
Soft. He didn't go for it.
No.
Mark.
Michael or Paul is kind of.
I thought it was going to be.
Shot, Diarmaid.
I thought it was going to be a repeat of that left pass we saw a few minutes ago.
Yeah, he's just at the moment. He's just not
11 plays 17.
Like he was half an hour ago. He's kind of half going for those kills. We all know what he can do. So I just don't see why he doesn't go full blooded. They will work.
Are you hoping for that commentator's curse again, or?
Good pick there by Diarmaid.
Replay. Floor.
Court being dried here
Time
again.
11, 17, one hand.
First bit of noise out of the crowd in a long time. They're thoroughly enjoying this game.
Catherine Finnegan coming up here trying to knock the display off.
I think she's saying she's heard enough of you.
Wouldn't be the first time she'd said that. So we should be just ready to resume now.
Time in.
Clare on their second hand.
German Nash Afra still on score now.
Referees after
11 plays 17.
Shock jig him up. Moon. Colin Moonshaw on show.
Mark. 12 plays 17.
Here's a chance.
Well left by Michael there.
I think that just shows you how well they know each other.
Yeah,
he knew he'd be there.
I think telepathy there.
It was a chance for Colin, but Diarmaid I thought had a chance before that one that came off the back wall to take a kill.
2 hands out.
But
17 going in.
Anticipation.
12 coming out.
There's going to be.
Yeah, that's just something that comes with time. You can't give that to a.
No, you can't teach it. And you can't learn it. It just comes itself. Another one by Paul, a foot up.
Chance.
That's better.
The kills are just staying down that bit.
Mark.
More often for the Clare lads, or sorry, for the Cavan lads. It's like there were chances there the last two rallies for Clare maybe to
18.
to end it. And
play 12.
But that's the fine margins of it. It literally does nearly have to roll, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like the first kill Paul
One
went
hand
for
out.
there. Didn't quite get it.
Both sets of supporters trying to
18
get behind
play
their
12.
respective teams.
Crack serve.
Wishful thinking. Wasn't far off.
See there by Michael was watching and moving out of the way at the last instant, just trying to cover it legally or illegally.
All on the right hand side now. Michael there, is this a chance?
Winds it up. And again.
Replay. It's the replay.
Be interesting to see
Replay called by the referee.
Replay.
By the referee.
Cavan crowd don't agree, but we'll give the neutral perspective.
18 play 12.
They don't agree with me.
Hinder ball, play it again.
Not one bit.
Check the ball.
I don't know if I'm going to get out of here. Pinch on the ear there.
Be Kuramak.
No, play on. You want timeout?
If you want, if you want a break, just ask for a timeout. So I think there's a timeout here to Clare.
Okay, yeah, change.
We'll be back now.
I couldn't see.
Colin looking for a glove change there, which will give 2 minutes as opposed
glove
to
change,
30 seconds. Referee
19
obliges.
play 12, coming back.
We're back here now. Cavan lads are on 19.
19-12. Cormac has kindly said that he would sponsor a pair of gloves for anyone on Facebook that the first person to predict the right score of the end of this game here. The first person to have the right score.
12 in,
message
19
Cormac
out.
McMahon. Any colour you'd like.
And size.
Point. 13, play 19.
Good roof shot by Colin, stuck to the wall. Might get his chance off the back wall here. He's going to go for it again. Or it's Diarmaid. Oh, went the wrong way.
I see Michael Jones and Paul Lynch, Joseph Stafford.
Barry Moore, are you sure? 21-15, I don't know.
One
You'll
hand
need
out.
one or two here, Barry.
13, 19.
Christine, I think you might be right.
Christina, yeah, I'd say that's a good guess. What size are you?
Side out.
Derek Canny has faith
Check
here.
the ball, lads.
18.
Well, Derek,
At 19 in.
you'd want to start lighting the candle.
13 out. One short ball, second
there.
serve.
He's a Clare man, is he?
He must be.
I agree with you, Derek. I'm just being careful what I say here with the Cavan crowd.
I noticed not one person has gone for Clare.
Well, at this stage, in fairness,
The general
you know,
consensus, that's a
it's not
avoidable hinder there by Diarmaid. It wasn't called. Wasn't called at all. So that's it was who makes the first mistake, and it was Paul missing the ceiling. Oh,
Colin just
Mark.
had anticipated that it was going to come around the
Diarmaid
back.
is
but
asking
just-
whether
No, I
it's
thought I hit you on the
skidded.
foot, Colin.
That's why it hit him.
They're
No, I thought
arguing
it
that
came
it
off the
skidded
wall,
off the
okay, and hit you
sidewall,
on
and
the
that's why
leg.
he misjudged it.
20.
I think it's wishful thinking there.
2013. Will this be
Yeah,
a 21-13? Who was the first to comment? 21-13. Two hands to do it. Cormac, you're going to have a job going back through all them comments.
And there we have it. Cavan are
There
the
you have it.
2017 champions, number 11, winning 2 games straight.
21-16, 21-13.
So the
2017 Senior All-Ireland champions, Paul Brady and Michael Finnegan.
So the masters of the 21st century in double senior handball in Ireland
Your
have
seats for the
got their
presentation will be
title
done.
back.
Just
another
ask you
year
once
at
again,
least.
give a great round of
Ryan Curran,
applause.
a
4 great
fan
players
of
and your
Conan
new
and
champions,
Cormac.
the 11 time
Ryan.
winners, Cavan, Paul Brady and Michael Finnegan.
Conanyarta Horsko.
Okay, and firstly we go to the presentation for the runners-up. 2 very gallant runners-up here today, and I think you'll agree, the first time in the final, it won't be long before we see them back here again. Will you please give a huge appreciation to Clare's Chairman Nash and Colin Crehan. Congratulations, lads. And now you're winners, 11 times winners, incredible feat. Back today after a run of 2 successive defeats in finals to come back as true champions do. Please give a huge welcome to your 2017 O'Neill's GA Handball Senior Doubles champions from Cavan, Paul Brady and Michael Finnegan.
Not going in there again for a while. Just like to thank Cavan for refereeing. He's after refereeing the last 4 or 5 finals. He does a great job. So thanks, Cavan. I want to thank the 2 boys for a great game. We knew we trained with them a few weeks ago, and none of the 4 of us was motor on that night, so we knew it wasn't going to be a reflection of what happened that night. So we knew we were in for a battle, and we sure were. So thanks, lads. He'll be back again next year. Finally, just to my own club. It's the second weekend now of the festival weekend. It's a massive undertaking for one club to undertake on their own without the help of anyone else, any other counties or that. So there's been Brendan putting up stuff, and the kitchen staff, and all the kids, and all the boys out in the car park, and just everyone. It's a massive accomplishment for a small club that we have. We only have a small wee committee, but they all really row in behind when we need them. So just thanks to the whole committee and everyone. And finally, just all the people that follow us every year. You know who you are. There's always 10 or 12 lads and lassies that always come and support us, and we really appreciate that every time we're in a final. And to everyone here tonight, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming.